Oh, all right. Good evening, everybody. I have to get used to. I wish I could move this up to. I wonder if I can place this up a bit. Whatever. Let me just see if I can. That's better. That works out nicely. All right. So, good evening, everyone. And you can stop the emotes if you Roger. I disabled that mode as when the stream started. Oh, what's all this then? Different starting screen, I see. Hey, Sirius. Hey, Roger. So yeah, this is my second stream of the day. Earlier this afternoon, I did my Ironman runs of the Ironman League and the Iron Eagle. And I'm pleased to report that I did manage to make it to map 4 of Resurgence, and thus I have claimed the Uncle Bowl point. Oh, that shouldn't actually be there. That should not be that. Oops. That's supposed to be something different. It's supposed to be this. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I forgot to change it. I'll have to remember to change that every time I do a new stream. But yeah, I did successfully claim the Uncle Bowl point for this month. I was doing practice runs, but then the second one turned into me entering map 4, so I just made it the actual run. So there we go. And then I died on map 4, and then I knew it didn't last very long because I got unlucky with a barrel and a chain gunner. Anyway, I'm going to be doing some Doomwad playtesting tonight, but first, I have to give props to Krager for this pretty cool new introduction screen video thing that he came up with yesterday. It's pretty good. I don't know what you all think. I think it's pretty sweet. This is going to be replacing my fan art pictures for probably a while. I might use the fan art pictures on occasion, but I'm certainly keeping the fan art pics that some of you have done. I'm not going to delete them. But this will be my new intro screen from now on. And Krager spent a good bit of time on this. And I think it's turned out really well. I really like this. We've got lots of nice little details and lighting. Like you've got the Revenant outside the window of the very I have no idea-esque landscape outside with the smog and the smoke rolling through. Took you a day to make. I don't think I could make anything like this myself. You legitimately started with the Revenant. Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did. Revenant peeking through window. That was what you were doing. So, you know, and I like the John Suitepee neon sign, which is pretty good. Hey, Ward Misfit, thanks for the 25 bits. And the host. And yeah, I'm just sort of going over Krager's new intro screen that I now have for the start of my streams. It looks really nice. I might actually... The hell is on the screen, the second one? I will explain that in a moment, if you are curious. So I really like the John Suitepee thing in the left side. I actually asked Krager to put that in because I was inspired by where is it? Yeah. Oh, here it is. Oh, better not do that. Yeah, so if you want an explanation for the dog, that is your explanation. It's that. It's an old Dope Lives meme. It's dog pee. It's my face with the thumbs up on a dog. And it spins. It's an old meme that's been around for, like, a decade ago. Yeah, oh, jeez. I feel like I have to put a backstory to a freaking meme. Okay. So, long story short, a long time ago on Dope Lives, where I used to stream and still do stream on occasion, but back in the good old peak Dope Lives days, I put out a picture of myself, which is also the same picture that is used for my my avatar of sorts. I really need to get a new one eventually, and when I lose enough weight, I am going to get a new avatar eventually. But a long time ago, I submitted a picture of myself with my thumbs up as the sort of like, this is what I look like, etc. Because I didn't used to have a webcam for my streams, and the Dope Lives community kind of ran with that and just made a load of memes of me with my thumbs up on different things. And one of them was dog pee, which was set to some wacky Nintendo music and became a bit of an inside joke. And if you go on the Dope Lives Discord, it's actually an emote. So, you know. So that's the explanation for that. And Karaji obviously remembers it fondly and has used it in this lovely intro screen. So yeah, that's the explanation for that. I like the John Suitepee thing because I was inspired by Flake TV's use of a sign in his background where he has his channel name in a nice neon thing. I might get that myself in the future when I have my own place or won't feel like spending some money on a custom sign like that. Yeah, you just posted it on my Discord. Okay. That is one hell of an uncomfy bed. It's just wood. Yeah, well, you know, I have a revenant peeking out. I got other problems besides the wood of the bed. No mattress. Yeah, just a quilt. Yeah. So that's why that's in there. You've got the Romero picture above the super shotgun. It's a bit dark around the Romero's face, but you can see it just above the super shotgun. You've got ammo on the side. I like the little collection of toy demons on the shelf. That's pretty cool. And yeah, this is really nice. So, cool, blimey. So, I hope you all like this screen. I think it's pretty cool. I'd actually like to have one for the end of the stream too. I'll have to think whether... It'd be really cool if there was one for the end of the stream at some point, like the stream is ending kind of thing. Like, maybe it's nighttime and it looks like a nighttime sort of thing, because this is like in the day. But I don't know, that'll be in the future, I guess. You could just take this one and make it darker. Huh. Just put in some stars, some blue lights and whatnot, yeah. Okay, well, if you want to do that, Karaji, you're more than welcome to do that. Just be nice instead of just a black screen at the end, I suppose. I mean, to be honest with you, it's getting a lot more competitive out there in terms of the Doom streaming pie. There's just so many damn good streamers these days. You know, I gotta start introducing a few bells and whistles to keep everyone, you know, happy and stuff. And also because it just looks nice and I really just want a cool little intro screen like this. What's not to like, eh? What's not to like? I like this. Thanks, Kraja, for this awesome intro. Good stuff. Alright, so away from that, we do have Doom to play. So let's get on with it, shall we? You're welcome. I appreciate the effort you put into that. You know, I could never do something like that myself, so it's nice that you took the time. Right, anyway, this is our first word for tonight is claustrophobic by Spindle. This was posted on July the 31st. I have downloaded the update that they did on the 2nd of August. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized. Oh, fucking hell. Oh no. Fucking... I just realized I probably have the wrong version of the file, actually. Because they put it at the... Hold on. Sorry, I'm just going to download the new version. Because I'm not used... I always get sometimes confused when the Americans... The different daily thing, or whatever. It's very confusing for me sometimes to have to shift between that. Sorry, bear with me. I will I wanted to put the correct version of the WAD. Otherwise, you know, I'd be using an outdated version where it's not necessary. Okay, there we go. Right. Congratulations at your victory earlier, though I missed it. Yeah, thank you, Lord Misfit. I sort of did it in the afternoon because I just wanted to get it out of the way, to be honest. I really just wanted to get it out of the way. There wasn't really sort of any, you know, I was genuinely practicing because I thought it'd be quite difficult to actually pull off the map 3 win, but I got it on the second try, so I just said, screw it, that's the run. Kind of glad, to be honest. I'm starting to slightly go off the Iron Man a little bit, this year. I don't know whether I'm just a bit fed up with some of it a little bit or whatever, but I'm just losing a little interest in it this year. Maybe it's because of the stupid hard maps and the lack of consistent direction. That might be something to do with it, but anyway. Right, so now I've got the correct version, the updated version from the 14th of August instead of the one that is from the 2nd. They fixed some stuff. So what did he say about the thread? Oh, there, the map. Oh, also, this person followed 4 hours ago. I assume they are not a bot, so thank you very much for the follow, Judge Judy Slayer. I assume it's not a bot because they have not had the notification removed off the Twitch feed, so most of the time if it's a bot they usually get removed within 10 or 15 minutes. So this might actually be a person. So thanks for the follow. So this apparently is a mid-sized map with focus on map exploration, puzzles and tight spaces. This is the first map they spent any sort of time on. Everything before this was just testing out Suede and Ultimate Doom Builder. Tested with GT Doom using the UDMF map format and the Doom 2 WAD. No extra textures, no freework, jumping or crouching. Any renderer will do rather than the Doom renderer. Enjoy. Feedback is appreciated. Okay, so this is the first real map. We'll set the compatibility accordingly. Then, I guess. Let's begin. No, Joshy, no! Yes, exactly. Hey, Anonymous, how's it going? 70 monsters, 8 secrets. That's a lot of secrets. For a map that only has 70 monsters. I wonder if we're going to see secret within secret sort of thing. I guess being called claustrophobia, I guess the map's going to have a lot of tight combat in it. Doesn't sound good. So a way to... Oh wait, I'm on UDMF. I could have stayed there. Okay, that's an interesting ambush, I guess. Using a pain elemental? You know what? I wanna go back a few seconds. I wanna test something there. I know I should have saved before I went down that corridor, but it's fine. I wanna test something there. If I may. You're ready for the eventual numerous counters with fiends in the future. Yep, can't wait for the fiends. I am gonna be playing. There's something I want to. Can he actually spit any lost souls down here? At all? I guess he can. Answers that question. I was actually wondering if the Pain Elemental was going to have any room to do what it wanted to do there, but it does. That's a strange choice, but it kind of works, I guess. A secret. Everybody. Okay. But yeah, I am looking forward to playing Quake. Not sure when I'll start doing that, but it will be the next thing I do now on this channel. Play some Quake. Strange how that was a secret when it was very obvious, but whatever. Quack. Yeah, I am also going to be playing on hard difficulty on Quake, not Nightmare, as previously intended. This is partly because Nightmare is not actually the accurate representation of Nightmare in original Quake. Because in original Quake you don't have only 50 health. You get the full 100 on original Nightmare, so... Yeah, I really wish there was an option to toggle that. If there was an option to toggle it where I don't have to play Copper Quake style, I would probably consider doing Nightmare, but because there isn't, I'm not going to play Nightmare mode. It feels weird. What's it called? I forgot what it's called. Pegged, that's it. The texture isn't pegged. That was a bit weird. But it was cool that the thing came down, but weird that that was pegged. Also, nothing happening? No fight after that? Whoa. Oh god, I didn't suspect it wasn't pegged yet. Fuck spawns! Yes, fuck spawns indeed. I feel like it might have been a better idea there, perhaps, if player enters, thing lowers down, water rises up, specters swarm the player, and then maybe something appears here, behind the player. Maybe, I don't know, just something, maybe a few imps. I feel like it was a bit anticlimactic to walk into the room, see two lowering walls, a couple of imps on a pedestal, an entirely optional pit of specters, and there's nothing happening. It feels like all you had to do was raise the water here, or have something emerge. That's a bit of a missed opportunity there, I think. Nice decorative staircase. No squeeze play. We'll have something happen. That was just a room with two lowering walls and an easy key. You know? If you're gonna just give the player the key, you might as well have it out in the open. No need for this spectacular presentation. I'll leave them for now. Oh, it's not good. Okay, tight. Oh, that was the lift, okay. Hey, Suitepee, how you doing? This is also a secret. Alright, whatever. Yeah, flat. Great, gummy. But yeah, the other reason is that I'm not as familiar with Quake compared to Doom, so although I think I could beat it on Nightmare, I probably shouldn't take that chance. You know, later on. So, you know, there's a lot to get through, there's different expansions, I don't know what, I remember that on hard in Quake I did struggle later on. Like, it starts off easy, but I definitely remember it getting hard around E3 and 4, so I'm not exactly... Owl's better. Maybe could have used 2 pinkies in there. Or 1 pinky. No, but I think maybe you could have got away with 2 pinkies there. Can you open the door? Okay, no, maybe 2 pinkies is a bit much. 1 pinky might have been something now. But whatever, the imps are fine. Boy, we have some more jagged, different textured steps again. Interesting. Oh. What's the point of that? Can't access it. I'm guessing maybe it's in combination with... That is a semi-elaborate secret there, surprisingly. Oh, that's not aligned properly. And I fell off. Oh, that didn't go very well. Is the mapper's name Kazali? No, it's I do have the info text up, right? Yeah. Okay. No, it's Spindle. I think I fell off. Oh, I fell off. Oh no, I probably missed a secret because I fell off like an idiot. Oh, I could have had a plasma gun. Okay, what the? It's like a small, subtle pit in the middle of this platform. Yeah, you can see it there. There's a slight height difference of some kind there. Okay. So, yeah, I'll be playing through all the stuff on hard instead of nightmare, which is going to be tricky enough. So I don't think it'll be wanting for difficult fights or anything. Oh god. Eh? Teasing, then why do you want a map from Kasari or more difficult? What? What are you talking about, Anonymous? And you'll probably need to fight the edge to main double-barreled shotgun and everything. We're not using the other weapons. Yeah, I found that hard to do when I was just testing the first 2 maps of Quake. You know, you do get into a pattern of really enjoying the double barrel. You are saying he needs to make the WOD more difficult. Yeah, you have to have some difficulty in some areas, Anonymous. You know, it doesn't have to be brutal. It's just things to make it more interesting. Like, easy maps aren't usually very interesting. Unless they're atmospheric. Ow. No, I wish I had the plasma for that. Can I get that at all? No, I don't. Oh, well, that I can. Oh, no, it's not high enough. Can't get it. Some I agree with you in getting single barrel for sniping with shotgun shells. Yeah, I'll definitely be using the single barrel shotgun in Quake. It is essentially a sniper like in Doom. Are we supposed to be like lights? Revealing lights or something? I feel like there should have been some lighting changes if you're going to do that kind of thing. Like the corridor should have got darker or something. Some might agree with you getting keys. Yeah. Like he just gave me the blue key for free. You know, not much of a resistance was had there. I mean, yeah, sometimes it's fine if the fight isn't too difficult, but you gotta have the interesting fights. You can't just have, like, boring fights that are not really that challenging, you know. That's a free key. So it's free real estate. Fire blue closets. Nice. Well, I certainly can't say this map looks dull. How did I get to that secret earlier? Oh, I had to go up here and do the weird thing where I did like that, all in sequence or something. For the sake of saving some time. Let's play test. There we go. Just wanted the plasma. It's an interesting secret to put, actually, having to press them in the correct order to be able to access the plasma gun there. That's pretty good design, I guess. Right. Definitely needs to work on unpegging texture stuff. Oh no! Time switches suck unless you're fast enough. It sucks. Skill based. Huh. Pretty decent exit room. Very strange floor, though. This is an odd floor. Has it got another trick up his sleeve? It's a her sleeve? Oh, I guess that's actually it. Rip bit rate. Oh, no recover. Second time that he or she has purred the Paynomental or the Kakadu. Interesting. Wasn't really that effective here, I think. Maybe 2 revs might have been better. There's not really much space for the Paynomental to do its thing there. But, oh good. And the last secret is... I think used. Okay. Oh, it even got the author's name. In case this puts into... I guess in case this is... timing should have been double what it was. Okay, well, an interesting map. They need to work on the pegging of textures and alignments, but they certainly at least have interesting visuals. Like the staircases were nice. There's lots of visual variety, architectural variety. Fights weren't too difficult, but nor were they like really easy. Just feels like they need to work on maybe having some, you know, particularly for the blue key. I think there should have been a bit more made of that room with the blue key. That was like a real sort of anticlimactic point of the level. But I like the secret with the 3 box things. Something tells me here not to have has the same timing. I like the 3 small box little puzzle sequence for getting the plasma. That's a pretty interestingly well thought out secret chain of sorts. Pretty interesting sort of mini puzzle, if you will. Yeah, any thoughts from the chat on that map? Any thoughts at all? Yeah, time switches suck if you don't know what it activates. Time switches are okay if you know what if you know what the switch does. It's when it's a time switch and you've no idea what it activates, and you have to sort of go around the level and listen to the sound of the thing probably closing to indicate, you know. But that's the same. But then you don't necessarily have to have it with time. That could just be an ordinary switch, you know. What does this switch do? I have no idea. It does something. So, yeah. No thoughts from the chat on that map? None at all? And yeah, I am looking forward to playing the Quake stuff. I actually very quickly loaded up each of the expansions, and apparently the last expansion, the newest expansion, the one that's very new and isn't an old commercial release. Apparently, it looked really impressive. Just the first bit of it, it was like way more detailed. I suspect they're using some advanced features for the final expansion, and almost like a, you know, going from vanilla Quake to like whatever the equivalent of UDMF for Quake is. It's like a ultimate Quake mapping format equivalent. Yeah, the last one. I just looked at the hub areas, and it was like you had all this detail and blood and stuff like that. You know, it looked really impressive. You know, way more detailed than everything else. So, you know, that would be pretty cool to go through, and it's a brand new expansion. So, who knows what will happen? But I'm also looking forward to revisiting the Quake in general. It's obviously the third official expansion, which I didn't even know was a thing. It would just be nice to play through Quake and have it archived as well. But you didn't make it within the time. I used you as a bar for time. I'll be playing multiple times, I'm sure, if I could even do it. Okay. You played both old expansions lately. I seem to recall I liked one expansion more than the other one. I recall that the second expansion has a really tricky but cool boss in it, and they did weird things with ammo and stuff like that in both of them. So a skill-based switch. And while Scourge Farmland's great Dissolution of Eternity doesn't hold up in my honest opinion. Yeah, I can't actually really remember what... I just remember that the second one, which I think is Dissolution, had the cool boss fight with the earthquakes. I think it's like a dragon or something. And they both did weird things with ammo, which I don't remember. Hey, Scotty, how's it going? Does it say that in his notes? No, what notes? It's a bit messy and cluttered. Hey, thank you for the follow, Sticks Gaming. And I already know you're a human because you were speaking in the Deep Source chat earlier, so I don't have to worry about you being a bot or not. So generally this was a decent first map by Spindle. Sorry about the Quake tangent. It happens. Basically doubles the weapon, makes which weapons a bit of a pain. So, decent first map, needs to work on having more things happen on the odd reveal, and alignment and the alignment and pegging of textures. But please continue with the architectural and texture variety. That was pretty good. Good shit. Right, on to the next one. On to the next one. Alright, if I could say something about that map, yeah, go ahead. To set the next timer there, so we to make a new Twitch, someone back, yeah. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a weird thing to ask, Sticks, but Twitch did have a problem with, I think it might have calmed down a bit now, but they did have a problem with a lot of botnet accounts, like following channels. And I had quite a few. I mean, I didn't actually gain a legit follower for about 10 days. I had all these weird followers, and they would follow a channel, and then they'd be quickly exposed as a bot. And apparently the idea is that if you sort of look in their info, they, I don't know, they steal your IP or some shit. Or do something, and it's just like fake botnet type followers. What a nice comfy Doom 2 type of feel and some neat idea. It needs more interactivity, more line deaths, and trigger stuff, some traps and whatnot. But yeah, it looks pretty good for someone's first map. Yeah, I mean, for a first map, you know, they had some... That thing with the secret, the plasma gun secret, where you have to time the 3 boxes to go on to 2 different vertical raising shafts, boxes, and then one and a switch. I thought that was pretty clever, you know, for a secret. Yeah, that was it. They all had horse in the name and all kinds of stuff. Which, now I think about it, someone like that followed 2 days ago, but they were removed. I mean, Twitch has got better at, like, removing them after 10 or 15, 12 minutes off your feed, so you know it's a fake. But, you know, I always now check whether it's a human thing. So, you know, I mean, Twitch being Twitch or whatever. Anyway, this is Waste Repository by Elio.exe. A Doom 2 limit removing map. Oh, that's it. They just say it's a subverted, corrupted base without any particular backstory. Enjoy. Medium difficulty, has difficulty levels, short to medium, a couple of textures from OG Doom, tested in PR Boom Plus. Okay. It says a limit removing. I'll put it on Bootstring, that'll probably be about right. Basically, could put more time on the last door. Right. I think this particular user releases has released quite a few maps. Make that shot quick. Go on, in fight. You schmuck. Wow. Got it. Cooperating with the demons. Nice detailing right off the bat in this one. It's so strange how that works with the damage. Like, it's weird how it works. Like, you know, if you hit 2 shotguns on the pinky, that if depending it's not a block map miss, you know, it's always 1 pistol shot will kill it. It's such a strange thing. Like, you sort of learn over time. Oh, look at the smooth sector lighting. Nice. Yeah, the Michael Rosen. Nice. Excellent. So you want me to hug the plushie? Okay, I can hug the plushie. Let's make sure we get a nice camera thing for the plushie. Okay, let's hug you, little Caco Demon. There. Don't worry, I won't kill too many of your kind in this map. I'm sure there's only about 3 of you. Alright, back in your closet. Back you go. Under the desk. Under the monster closet. I love the name I've just assigned to that. But yeah, thanks, Excellent. How you doing? I really like this Caco plushie. It's just really cool to have it hanging under the desk like that. Yeah, if I wasn't playing with the vanilla hitboxes, I would use a punch. Well, I got mine from the Bethesda store, and I mean, you have to pay some shipping. It's pretty bloody expensive shipping at that. Although I don't actually know. I've never actually had a lot of things shipped, so maybe it's standard. But I paid like £20 for it, and then I have to pay an extra £20 to get it shipped from Germany. So, whoa, that's an unpleasant surprise. Full-on Baron? Ugh. I suspect the Hell Knight might have made the point there. Was not expecting that. Perhaps the fact that it is a Baron is perhaps the point that Elio was going for. Maybe. In that case, I'm willing to think the shock value of it being a Baron is perhaps the point. I don't think we can fit out there, so... Gotta have the Doom... Yeah, you can't be a Doom stream without some Doom merch. I was a bit behind on that, but I've caught up now, you know. I can call myself a Doom streamer now. I've got some Doom merch. You're still waiting for your Doom monk to arrive from Germany. Okay. Where's your symmetrical friend? Nice windows, too. It's a cheap material thing. Well, yeah, it's like you get attached to the brand or the thing, you know. You know, people get attached to brands, companies, you know. It's why you see, like, kids walking around with PlayStation logo t-shirts or Nintendo stuff or Xbox or certain video game franchises, you know. Silence brand! The only difference is that Doom is better than most of those. And in some cases, Doom is, like, the thing that created them in the first place, so, you know. Kinda like this map so far. Lots of nice... Oh my god, we've even got some cracks. Hell cracks. Memuro cracks. Well, almost. If there were Memuro cracks, it'd be darker and way more jagged, but it's kind of like something you'd see in Sigil. Hell crack, yeah. I'm definitely a Doom streamer / Doom tuber, so I think my YouTube will be more games, but it's all Doom stuff. Very generous soul sphere, perhaps. A mid-1 level. Yeah, there's lots of detailing, but Elio has made quite a few maps. I'm pretty sure I've play-tested at least 1, maybe 2 of the previous stuff on streams in the past. This person has a little bit of experience under their belt at this point, so I'm not surprised that the detailing is a little more detailed, shall we say. Yeah, I mean, Doom YouTube more games with sort of Doom stuff. Well, Doom has lots of variety, so. I mean, to be honest with you, if I didn't get bored of playing Doom all the time, that's probably all I'd do on this channel as well. I'd just play Doom all the time. And to be honest, when I did, that's what I used to do when I first started. That's all I ever did. Just, hang on a sec. I have a red key. Can I get to? Ah. I'm an idiot. Please ignore me. Can't manage your speed of Doom minus the green and revs and feeling of pain and suffering. Yeah, I'm 2 years on with my stuff and I'm still loving putting out 5 videos a week. Wow, that's a lot. I just upload stream highlights and that's it. stopped. Something inside the wall here. Perhaps in the next area. Okay. Nice, I guess. Some nice lighting here, too. Oh, that's what the secret was? Okay. It's a bit strange to reveal that early. How strange of it to make it like a run thing. Like, is it so the player knows it's coming? I thought it was going to be a secret in here. I didn't realize it was just going to be... And also another soul sphere. Maybe a bit too generous there. Perhaps. Yeah, I'm gonna leave those. I suspect we won't need anything too dark. That we'll need to actually use light goggles in this map set. Just a bit of a hunch. But yeah. It's a virtual boy. Like, if you enjoy putting out Doom stuff, then absolutely continue to do it. But I used to do that when I started this channel back in 2013. Partly because at the time it was a side channel for a few years. And now it's where I do all my work in a streaming sense. Gamers have side channels. Oh, the cracks actually do some sector damage too. Nice. Oh, I could go through that gap. Alright. I think I could. Okay. Look at that cheap little red in there. Oh. Okay. Well, that was... none of them used the objectively the best track yet. Which is that? The pit theme? Lucky shot, punk. Yeah, that's what I want, into Sandy City. Alright, well, that was Elio.exe's Waste Repository. Any thoughts from the chat? I thought the detailing there was pretty good. Throughout. Maybe didn't need 2 soul spheres for that. Especially in that second weird thing with the Baron and the soul sphere that was hinted at. That's a bit strange. John ends the World Playtesting Game Doom Guide. 0 out of 10, not enough Sandy City, just kidding. So yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I think Helios definitely knows how to make a decent map. Yeah, I think like maybe, you know, if you're gonna have two of them, and the fact was that one of them was guarded by a baron, and the other one was just free and open in the middle of a room. You know, it really sets the player up for a very comfy second half of the map. I think you just eliminate the one that is out in the open and just have the one with the baron, and it would have been fine. There's definitely enough generosity of health and ammo throughout the map, the nicely detailed map. But yeah, overall, a decent map. It's really all I could say. I just don't know why you had that weird Baron fit. The fact that the lowering wall was revealed was like a thing. It felt like there should have been more to it. Like, you know, the player's trying to hustle for this secret, and then it turns out to just be like just for Baron. A monster closet. It's a bit of a strange thing. It felt like we're a bit more. So could have just been a normal one-time wall lower, or could have been used for something more creative, I guess. But yeah, maybe. There's also Mega Armor, which was kind of also free as well. Perhaps needing to be a bit less generous, maybe, but okay. It was an alright map. You know, it was good enough. Fun little breeze for sure. But yeah, the reason that I mentioned about my own channel thing is to highlight that at one point I too thought all I'd do on this channel was play Doom all the time and very rarely deviate off doing that, because obviously Doom has so much variety that you, in theory, you never have to stop playing it. However, well, I don't know if this will happen to you or anyone else, but I eventually hit a point where I was just fed up of Doom for a bit. You know, I got fatigued of just playing Doom all the time. And I know that sounds like a blasphemy to say, but I think even games you really enjoy and have lots of depth to them from the community, you can get tired of playing it after a bit. And I think one of the better decisions I made was like saying, okay, I'm going to start playing other games now as well, not just Doom. And while I will stick to a lot of FPS games, because I like FPS games, of course, I will be trying other stuff out. So, you know, perhaps my point is don't get too hung up on just thinking you're just going to play Doom all the time and that'll be fine. It might work out for you, but if you might get bored of it at some point, and I think that's why it's important to have the variety anyway, you know. Play something different, then come back to Doom, because you know Doom's good. And you can play something else and then explore the new cool things, you know. I've had a lot of fun playing some classic FPS and playing the games that I've never got to experience when I was younger, you know. That's why I'm looking forward to like playing Sin eventually, and quite a few others. You know, it was fun to play Hex and Heretic properly in its entirety. You know, it was fun last year. I think it was last year when I played the Build Engine trilogy, or the year before when I played Shadow Warrior, Duke of Blood. That was a good triple header. Oh, you're okay then. You're just playing a lot of old school FPSs too, like me. That's all most of the people on this channel have come here for. If I play anything else, it's like, we're not interested. We don't care about your visual novels or your RPGs or your RTSs or whatever. We're just here to watch you get killed by revenants for 3 hours while we map furiously in the background in the hope that one day maybe he'll play our map and then we can laugh at them and count our pelts. Too good. So good. Boom. Haha. Chicken go brrr. I have yet to visit the new episode of Cursed Randy Edition. Jeez, Gradger. Jeez. But nah, yeah, so. Anyway, fun stuff, Elio. Thanks. Oh, yeah, fantastic tonight. Right, on to the next one. Another first map coming up. So this should be fun. Just get the... I like the name for this one, actually. I don't know if I should put it in as the full title or something, but I will certainly try. Yeah, I've been trying to get into mapping too, but working on a map for a bit of a week, but so more detail for anyone to look at it. Oh, cool. You mapping as well. That's awesome. Hell of a name for this mapper too. This map also has a very long name. I'm gonna have to put the name down. Doom base gameplay styled word for crispy doom. That is the actual name of the file of the word. That's not a joke. That's what they called it. Alongside a zip folder with a bunch of random letters in it. So I have no idea what they're thinking with that. But there you go. Put it vertically. Nah, it would interfere with the chat if I did that. Every word in a separate line. No, I'm not going to go that far. So this is my first map. I really hope I have the file right, because for some reason they had two different zip files and only one of them I think had an actual one in it. This is a very strange post from them. But this is by Franziska von Kako, who has a picture of a Kako demon wearing, I don't know, is that meant to be Sakura from Naruto there or something else? I have no idea. Hi, I'm new to the forum. I have played some Doom and I found myself really liking this game a lot, and seeing a lot of Doom editors has got me really excited to try and make it my own level, so I've made one. I'm not very good at it, and it's my first map I ever finished. I have tried it before, but those attempts were just me trying to understand the software and watching some tutorials, but I have never really able to put together a few rooms when I want a complete level. For this level, I have looked at Doom 1/Ultimate Doom levels and tried to take some inspiration out of it, so expect the gameplay to be kind of similar to Ultimate Doom. I know those levels are extremely good and probably some of the best any shooter has. And my level was probably not nearly as good as anything from Knee Deep in the Dead, but I still tried to create something fun. It's not as difficult as Platonia, but I would say it's a little more difficult than Doom 2. Feedback is highly appreciated, and I would like someone as many people as possible, so basically everyone who wants to playtest my one and give me a lot of feedback about everything. Then they talk about technical aspects. They want to make it... That's a cropped Wood Kako. You recognize that picture. Oh, okay. And the screenshots, and there we go. That's the deal there, I guess. Okay, well, since this is designed for crispy Doom, I guess we're going all the way to the Doom strip for this one. Well, here we go. Another first map for us to play. Or for me to play and for you to watch. But you get the idea. Hopefully some of you will play these maps. What? Whoa. You ain't in shit. Just take some screenshots. Sticks when it's. Oh. Maybe that opens later. I can only assume it will. Or that'll be a bit strange. trying with the ambush, guys, but it ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to take the rat suit now, though. Things are getting a bit icky. Okay then. Whoa, holy shit. Snappy traps indeed for this one. Very snappy. Thanks for providing the second suit. Much appreciated. Oh my god, that bounce came straight out. Taped through the mid-text. Time some phonetic traps for a first time mapper. Symmetry be damned. What? What's the point of that? Of a teleport that just puts you right back at the... Alright, thanks I guess. Probably not. I don't think we can have you wandering around quietly. Hey Neox. What's the point of this portal? Oh, it teleports me several feet. Okay. Oh god, be careful here. Oh no. Anyway, how you doing, Neox? Digging tunnels. Yeah, looks nice, that Sticks. So a quick look at your tweet. Nice. Oh, how did I miss that? What was I thinking? Oh. Also expecting another ambush there, to be honest. Ah! How do I get inside? Alright then, Sticks. Well, thanks for tuning in and for the follow, and best of luck with your mapping and stuff, and hope you have a good day at work. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here, so we'll just call it quits at that. Yeah. Oh, God. Good to see you as well. You know, I had a tweet about you the other week, Neox. And was it a tweet? Somebody on YouTube. No, I think it was a tweet, actually. Let me see if I can... Hold on, let me just see if I can find it. Oh, wow, I've gained an extra Twitter follower. Thanks, I guess, whatever that is. See if I can find it, because it was a recent-ish thing. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, here we are. August the 15th, Wandre Scarlet. They said, I think they were referring to you, Nux, because there's that there. Oh yeah, if you're interested in the map I just played, that's the map. They were saying it's a reference to a Nintendo Life article about Mole Mania, and they said they sort of remembered you, but they didn't know your name. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. Wow, Lord Misfits tweeted about Fashion Police Squad from Civi, saying that he was surprised it wasn't in the Realms Deep video. I'd agree. I was a bit surprised to not see Fashion Police Squad in the Realms Deep roundup either, you know. And then, apparently, when it was mentioned by you, Misfit, the Twitter account for the Fashion Police Squad also liked your tweet, I guess. And also Sticks has followed me. Thanks, Sticks. So that's cool. You got your post liked by the FPS people. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, Fashion Police Squad looked fun. You know, I definitely would probably play that whenever it's finished. You know, it just looks fun. It's a nice, light-hearted little game. It's not to like. You know, not all FPS have to be dark, culty stuff. They can sometimes be light-hearted and fun and silly. You know, and explore all kinds of themes. So that was Francisca von Caco's first map. What an epic tweet! Thanks for sharing. Yeah, they thought it was you. I chose not to respond to it. I just let them revel in the mystery. I think whenever we play Mole Mania, we're gonna have to reveal the mystery to everyone else. I don't think I've said anything about it because I kind of want to not mention it until it's time. The day I actually play Mole Mania on the stream. The fruition. And I suppose the question would be, what would happen then? You just disappear into the sunset. Yep, my work here is done. And you disappear, and I never see you again. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So what do we all think of the map? I want an interesting streak tonight. Every single map, when I end it, I go on a tangent. You know, I'm getting so distracted this evening. But yeah, this was pretty good. I like the intense traps in this one. Lots of snappy traps. Lots of good use of space. You know. Obviously, they were doing the homework with looking into the classic maps, and they had some decent fights there, actually. Seemed pretty good for a first map, honestly. Boy, we've had some good quality of these first maps tonight so far. It's nice to see that some first-time mappers are grasping some things in terms of the gameplay sense, you know. Like fun traps, action-packed gameplay, that kind of thing. Yeah, just keep doing more of that, Francisca. I think that will. That's all I can really add. Just keep doing more of that sort of style if you want to. You know, the detailing seemed pretty on point too, and you know, just keep doing stuff like that. That'll be about it for me. DOS is much worse. Right. Sure it is. Alright, so moving on to the next one. And this one's going to be a bit of a lengthier excursion because it is an entire episode and not just a single map this time. So, also it's an Ultimate Doom, so there's that as well, obviously. There's a thing. We're going back to Doom 1, baby. Doom 1. With T. Will. With Ultimate Doom Episode 1 replacements. Soaked in blood. Yeah. Sorry if I sound a bit sort of odd tonight. I am sort of just... I'm in that kind of mood where, you know, like when you're on holiday for a while, like, say, 6 weeks, in my case, it's of my educational job, which, you know, like when you're on holiday for a while and you've been relaxing and you get used to the downtime and having night after night where you can just put your feet up, and then you have to go back to work after that. I feel it's kind of like that adjustment, sort of like a sort of mini depression, if you will. It's like, oh, I have to go back to work soon. I have to go back and socialize with people. I have to work and earn money and wake up early and follow an elaborate routine 5 days a week and look forward to my weekends, you know. Oh, it's so hard. You know, and then like I go into work for like 2 days and I'm fine and I'm like, yeah, whatever. But it's like the transition period from having the comfy holiday lifestyle to like going back to work. It's always like a bit of an adjustment, isn't it? Just for like a day or two. And then you're fine and there's no issues and everything's cool. And technically I'm not like actually, well, I am going back to work on Wednesday. But it's just training. Then an inset day. And I don't start proper till next week. And then I'm back to the grind set, you know. I could almost make like a Sigma male grind set meme with that, you know. Except I won't have anything to really offer, so regardless. Oh, there's actually a text file with this one. Is there any extra deets that I need to know? Anything I can acquire? Maybe. We'll check the thread. So this is Soaked in Blood by T. Will, an Ultimate Doom Episode 1 replacement, which is on 8 games. And, oh wow, looks like this one got a lot of playtesting. Holy shit, did it ever get a lot of playtesting? It got playtested by Jimmy and Francis, Eggboy, Skrunky Dunk, Juicer. It's quite a few people, and it had 44 likes, so it looks like this is a pretty popular playtest candidate. Well, I don't know what I'm going to be able to offer to this playtest, you know. Maybe I'll complain about there's no revs in it. Oh, it's Doom 1. That's the perfect. Wow, this person got absolutely spoiled in terms of playtesting. Holy shit. So the way it did-esque Ultimate Doom episode replacement, Soaked in Blood. Welcome back, Roger. It's a vanilla map set in the style of Knee Deep in the Dead with some modern twists. Ultraviolence is preferred difficulty, though feel free to pick what suits your skills. Co-op and deathmatch are all of it also available to play. Have fun. Story, it's vanilla. Vanilla Doom. Took about 4 months. That's it. So we have a complete episode replacement, and this was released on the 31st of July with a few tweaks. Oh, cool. We have some excuse me. We have some notes on each maps, which I'll bring up each time it comes. That'd be good to bear witness to. So let's seeing as this is vanilla, we will go full vanilla, do of course. Custom title replacement, nice. You know, if I actually had the patience, I probably wouldn't mind making an episode for Doom 1. I just have no idea what I'd do. Meh. What is this? Pages of the... Oh, I'm not playing Sigil for some weird reason, I think. Alright, well, this is it. Decimated. The text here says, last map made. Hey, Sheen Wallace, how you doing? The last map made is the first one. That's strange. This is essentially a remix of the original E1M1 with more of an emphasis on deathmatch. While derivative, it packs a nice Doom 1 punch and the deathmatch is fun. Just Doom 1, Roger. It's not gonna be friggin'... Sorry, this is vanilla Doom 1 mapping. We ain't getting Sandy City here, dude. I don't care. I want to go down to the Sandy City where the cacos around and the imps are pretty. But if you're really that bothered, Roger, I will play Sandy City at some point later. Hey, Marissa, how you doing? Is that misaligned, or is that going to open later? I suppose it's not misaligned, it just sticks out for some weird reason. Maybe it's a secret indicator, though, for later. Ah, whoa! And breathe. Ah, right. That's what I was supposed to do, but I could just have strafed run across there. I strafed run. But kind of interesting that they focused on deathmatch while making this. You know, not something you hear very often. map is partially designed for deathmatch. What we unlocked. Something inside, I'm sure it should. It wasn't that. I just completely forgot to go up there in the first place. Ah, so stupid. Also, I don't really know if you could call an E1 M1. It was somewhere around here. I don't really know you can call it derivative. It's you making an E1M1 inspired map. Doom mappers have been taking inspiration from parts of Doom 1 and 2 maps since the very beginning. I don't think I'd ever describe it as derivative. Because there's always a new way to put a new sort of spin on an old classic map, if you will. I have no idea what that switch did. I thought it might have peeled something. But it hasn't. If it has, I just haven't noticed what it is. I'm gonna carry on. I don't actually see anything that has changed. I'll just mosey on through the level. Sure, you can tell this is obviously meant to be based on E1M1, but you wouldn't say this was like a terrible map or anything. Just because of the fact that it's an E1M1 tribute. This kind of looks like, remember when Romero and me made Doom 2-1 maps? Yeah, I see what you mean. Although, it doesn't really have as many cracks in it. Or spicy gameplay segments. But I see your point. Like, people have been making, people have been taking parts of the Doom 2 stuff and Plutonium TNT for years, It really is possible to do it in 1,000 different ways, and it doesn't really come across as derivative in any sense. Okay, map 2. This one plays simply, but with a few surprises. See it as the point where the episode develops its identity. Right. I guess we're going to be having a secret thing too. I need to consider. I only got 4 months left. I may need to start working on my own map as well for the maximum project. Maybe I should start working on that next month. Speaking of mapping, if I'm going to contribute for that project, I should probably start my map making sooner rather than later. I'm very slow. Are we forced to go into the radioactive bits? And looks like the answer to that is yes. Yes, we are. Hopefully it's not too bad. Certainly using a lot of barrels around the maps to sort of increase the ease of monster killing a bit. And a nice way back. Also, barrels. Good! Caveman brain is happy. Well, yeah, I mean, barrels are fun. A lot of maps use barrels for killing lots of enemies like that. Just makes the process more. You see that with a lot of modern games, you know, they're just looking for ways to add as many exploding things as possible so you can explode more groups of enemies, you know. Like you see a lot of exploding cars and stuff like that. I can't really put on Sandy City because it's Doom 1 project. Yeah. Remember some of it. Yeah, a lot of things exploded in that game. And it was still and it was still nearly 2/3 dull. Yeah, everything blows up. You get that a lot in some modern games because so many things explode. Like, the biggest danger is sometimes just like not knowing what is actually safe cover. It's like, oh, I'm safe behind this car. And a few machine gun rounds later, it's like, you're dead. Well, this feels pretty much like a vanilla Doom map set. I don't remember that Serious Cacodemon, but surprised either. That was part of the problem with Shadow Warrior 2013. Shadow Warrior 2013 had a great opening first third. you know, all the cool stuff, the graveyards, the spooky stuff, starting off in that ninja place, you know, all the flamboyant set pieces and bombast you'd expect. And it's fun and it's cool. And then it gets to the second third of the game and it suddenly turns into every modern military bore-fest shooter ever. And then in the third act, it's still really dull, but now you're so overpowered that everything dies easily. Until the final boss, which is a pain. Like, it's just so weird that the game was like that. It went from being kind of cool and interesting in the first third to extremely dull and tedious to, oh, I'm ridiculously overpowered and nothing is a challenge anymore except the final boss. Yeah, I don't remember it being too difficult, but it was like a jump up compared to everything in the third act. It was just so tedious. All those crate pushing puzzles in the docks. What? I missed something back there. You mean the one with the void? Yeah, that's about where Shadow Warrior remembers to be good for about 10 minutes or something. I don't think we've missed anything, but I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure if I've not missed it. Oh, perhaps I haven't. Things are happening. Squawking noises are being made. Oh no, looks like we are heading in the right direction. I think. Nope. Yeah, we are. It's definitely not. And to think, the scary thing about that is, I mean, it's not a bad game, but it's not exactly great either. You know, definitely not a patch on the original Shadow Warrior and its gameplay, you know. But you know, it basically was that period of time when as I said, this is in the time period where old school FPS games were seen as being old-fashioned and dead, like adventure games and RTS games-ish. Or, you know, it's like, no one plays old school FPS games. Like, yeah, chain gun. Oh, nice. No one plays old school FPS games anymore. You should play modern military shooters like COD and Battlefield. Them's the future of games. You know, I was meant I could get some armor, but yeah, forget about it. Can't be bothered. I'm playing Doom 1. I shouldn't have to worry about armor too much. Oh, you sneaky son of a bitch! I did think something was a bit odd about the fact there was no red marker on the map, but still. Spark Gungle Wee Wee. Yeah. Oh, is there something around the back? Wanna be different, play the single player COD campaign? You know, for a time I actually did look forward to some of the campaigns in early CODs, like 4, World at War, and even Black Ops. I actually liked Black Ops campaign. The first one, anyway. And then I remember, like, renting the second Black Ops, and it was like, man, this is not really that great, you know. I think there was a beaten them, like the earlier COD games or whatnot, you know. Nice. Like I used to own COD 1 when I was younger. And I remember it was so much different playing the very first Call of Duty. It's so difficult. You know, there was a mission with a tank and it was so hard. Well, they don't fuck around in the old COD games before the regen. It was basically you had to pick up health kits and not get and die. This looks like trash. It's a menu screen, Saint Animist. Also, hi, how you doing? Well, we are playing a vanilla style episode 1 replacement called Soaked in Blood, which was, it's been alright so far, very vanilla as you'd expect. So I don't really have too much to say, it's as advertised. Alright, so what does the note say on this? Why does it keep going back to the thing? Why isn't, I don't get it. So this was the first map made for this. It was meant to be a one-off to see how Doom 1 mapping would feel, but the positive response spread on the rest of my maps. Still one of the best of the set in my opinion. So this is the first map they made. I want to make a Doom 1 map. Oh, this is good. I will make more. Object collision and AI are brutal. Yeah, like, I remember really struggling and never actually beat it. But the point I was making about Shadow Warrior 2013 is that at that time, you know, I've said this many times, and you can probably sound like an old record player, but there was a time when people were genuinely saying that old school FPS gamers were, you know, go back to playing Doom. No one wants to play an old school FPS type game. And games like Shadow Warrior 2013, as sort of average as it was, that was seen as how to do it. You know, that was seen as how to make an old school FPS game. You just remake your title, you reboot it, and then you that's how you do it. That's the way forward, you know, not like make an actual old school FPS game, but just reboot it under a different name. And, you know, have some elements, but apply a lot of modern shit. And that was a bit worrying, in a sense, because Shadow Warrior 2013 wasn't actually that good. Really. It was okay, but this is not the way. It was not the way, you know? Thank God Doom 2016 came along 3 years later and showed everyone how it's supposed to be done. Yes, it has modern trappings, but it has the heart of a Doom game. That's all that mattered. Seriously, bro, when do I get a chain gun? Wouldn't mind a chain gun soon, unless I missed one in one of the 5 secrets on the previous map. Entirely possible. Yeah, I mean, as I said, the first third is pretty good. Lots of variety, different enemies you have to deal with, really cool sort of enemy design, quirks. Oh, look, a chain gun appeared. Just as I was begging for it. Maybe next map when I beg for the rocket launcher, it'll show up too. Man, it's been ages since I've had the rocket launcher. That won't work. Also, it's map 3. That's a bit much to have the rocket launcher, unless it's I'm not gonna start seeing barons and fucking cacodemons at some point. I don't think we are. Yeah. Well, I'd be uneasy, but the spankings were real and numerous. No first time pass. But yeah, I mean, this is fine, not trash at all. Hey, Pinchy, how you doing? I have a quick query for you, aside from asking how you're doing. Is there a UDMF equivalent for Quake mapping? Like, I was talking at the very start of the stream about how I briefly checked the hub for all the expansions in Quake Remastered that I'll be playing next month. And I noticed the very last one, Dimension of the Machine, has like way more detailing and way more extra cool shit in it. And I said like it feels like the UDMF equivalent for Quake from just based on how it looked and felt compared to the other expansions. Quake works on mods rather than compatibility levels. All mods run in the same source port. How's Doom? Doom is good. Oh, okay, so mods. So you don't have like vanilla Quake mapping and limit remove Quake mapping and ultra super UDMF Quake mapping. It's just if it runs with a mod. Copper. Yeah, I think Copper is what Nightmare mode is using in a remaster, which is why I'm not playing it on Nightmare anymore. Because it's not faithful to the original Doom, Quake's Nightmare. So I'm going to play it on hard instead. Although it's also partly because I don't know if I have the skill level to beat it on Nightmare. Which, fair enough, I've only played Quake once. I don't have as much experience with Quake compared to Doom, so... Ah, okay. There is the BSP2 format. I'm playing Doom 1, right? Yeah, this is a Doom 1 map set. Absolutely. Some people don't like Doom 1 maps. They say they're very boring. Yeah, I was playing some Doom 2 stuff earlier, Sean. I can't just switch every time I'm playing from Doom 1 to Doom 2, you know. Oh, I've got to stick it to Ultimate Doom, so I'm gonna do one thing now. I think people get the general idea on playing Doom. Oh, that should suffice. Imagine if GZ Doom auto upgraded your map format if it went over vanilla limits. Sorry boys, it's not vanilla anymore. Now it's limit removing. You have failed your task to create a vanilla map. Push it a bit further. Congratulations, it's boom now. Push it even further. It's UDMF, it's Marine's best friend. Well, thank you for clearing that up, Pinchy. Looks like they're supposed to open. I missed a switch somewhere. Looks like these two are meant to open up. Mind you, I do have a... maybe it's a hidden secret or something. Probably is a secret. Damn. Damn. So many barrels. A nice wind. Well, it's pretty obvious what that switch did, but you never know, right? Could have done something crazy and different. Oh, I just realized if this is a vanilla map set, there'll be a secret exit on this map, right? There'll be a secret exit we gotta find somewhere. Is this a Quake map or a Crisis benchmark? Oh my god. Holy shit, that looks... I was gonna say, is that a fucking Quake map? At all? Jesus. Well, then I look at one of the screenshots and you can see the Quake styling, and it's like, yeah, you definitely can. Holy shit. It's insane how well that looks. Bonkers. I'm not really surprised. I mean, it's... BB, bro. Alright. See you in a little bit, Sheen. Alright, we gotta find the secret exits. Man, there's 7 secrets. Oh god. This could take a while if I'm seriously looking for this secret. Now I think I have a suspicion it's something to do with this area here. If I had to guess. So those two. Oh. Okay. Neat. Just raised up entirely. But it's... Okay, not a secret. Interesting. Ah, those doors still aren't open. There must be some way of getting them to open. There's that little switch there, but... Oh, it activated something there. I heard something activate just now. Lower. Something changed. Yeah, I just... Hang on. What? Ah! Down the ceiling. Oh, we've lowered down. Nice. Aha, now we've got something. There's something here. Okay, well that's that, but we got another one here. Yeah, there's definitely something there. But how do we get it open? Judging by the what's on the other? I bet that's a secret exit as well. Hey, you want to see what some Unreal Tournament maps can look like? How do I get in there? How do you get as good at mapping? Well, you already were. The level of detailing on I have no idea is not exactly underwhelming or anything. How do you get in? You know what? I'm playtesting. I'm just gonna... Oh, hang on. It's... Okay, there's some chain of secrets, and I have no idea. Hold that fort. Just realized. Oh no, that's. Oh no, 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 you're an idiot. That is the fucking. That is the. I thought that was a new red door I somehow missed, but no. It's a triple chain of secrets that lead. That is indeed the secret exit, but how we get there, how we unlock them all, I have no idea. Well, whatever it is, it's not an extra room on the map that is marked, so it's going to be like switches, or sector line depth, so some weird shit. I'm not going to bother looking for it. It'll be something obscure, weird, and cryptic, I'm sure. And whatever it is, I don't have the time for it. So yeah, another nice vanilla. I don't really have a lot to offer in terms of feedback so far for this. It's vanilla mapping. It's pretty good. Feels like what you'd expect from a vanilla thing. Alright, so this one says, this came from the suggestion of Francis T218's to pair with E1M9 to E1M3 and for it to be some sort of gimmick map. Immediately I thought of Cat and Mouse from Doom 64 and whipped this in about 5 hours, but I did do some tweaks and adjustments well after. The main problem to solve was having an episode 1 map to give the player a BFG. It was risky, so I played it safe by giving just enough ammo to perfect two-shot the Cyber Demons for UV Maxes. Cyber Demons? BFG? Wow. I didn't want to pick up the supercharge. Okay, whatever. Well, this is going to be an interesting map then. Apparently inspired by Francis. Francis. Oh. Oh crap, he's a loose. Oh no, he's loose! And he's angry. There's 2 more of them. Oh god. And now I can't see anything. Man, I wish I had the soul sphere. Wow. The cyber demon is immediately firing at me as soon as I load it. Please die. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Oh dear god. Fucking infinite heights. A cool presentation ruined by being unable to get off the platform until the imps are dead. I'm just jamming this track. Let's just get the hell out of there. Oh my god. That was intense. Hang on, did you not say there was a BFG on this map somewhere? Apparently I found a secret somewhere. Oh, that was the beginning of the map, wasn't it? Ah, there we go. I wanted quite the BFG. I don't really want to kill this either, I just want to grab the BFG and get the fuck out. Oh, we got crushed, nice. Yoink, I'm out of here, boys. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill them all. I'm happy just to Get the hell out. Elevator into range of cyber. That was a pretty well thought out gimmick map, honestly. An interesting gimmick map. Nicely executed. Toxic planets. Alright, the map notes say here, this was designed with a gimmick. Hit scanners are in areas you mostly cannot reach. This gimmick was primarily for single segment, but still beautiful from pistol start. It's all about the action. Maybe not the most fun, but just simple fun. Hit scanners that are out of range. Okay then. Seems to have not been having that many problems actually killing them. None of these hit scanners seem to be out of range for me. Oh, okay. No, I get it. I get it now. I get it. I just figured out what they meant by that. What they're saying is that it's not that you can't kill them out of range. It's that the weapons you want, because if you're doing this from a pistol start, you will obviously rely on them to get the weapons. He's put the hit scanners out of range so you don't get their ammo. That's the gimmick. Making pistol start a lot more difficult. Ish. It also means you can't get the ammo off of them, so I guess that changes it up a bit. I thought he might have meant like hit scanners that are in like sniping towers that you can't reach with the vanilla aim, so you have to avoid them or something. But no, it's nothing to do with it. Okay. Crazy, quirky, vanilla ideas for all to enjoy. The fact that this got so much playtesting attention shows there's obviously some call out there for vanilla Doom maps. Vanilla Doom 1 maps. Who doesn't love a good vanilla Doom 1 map set from time to time? Fast enough. I'll get out the BFG, but I'm not going to have time to fire it up. That was hectic. Without plasma or rocket launch, that was very hectic. A real E1 style beatdown of just flood them with pinkies and shit. I don't like this though. Putting a full suit of armor in front of a switch you need to press. Really don't like that at all. That is not cool. Please don't do that. Don't put like items. I mean, I had 80% armor. I didn't want to pick up the armor. You should never have items that a player may want to not forcibly pick up in the way of mandatory progression switches. It's just not really fun. Where it's like, you gotta take this armor even if you have 98% because I put it in front of the switch. Well, I actually was on. Well, I was actually on 30. I wasn't on mega armor from anything previous version. armor is 33, and mega armor is 50. There wasn't that many mega armor. But it's like a mandatory, like, don't you just hate it when you have a choice where if you want to pick something up or not? It's like, it's a waste, really. You know, 80% armor. I might want to come back for that armor later on when I get beat up a bit. And then I can't because it was forcibly shoved in my face for a switch. Unless you're doing it for force the player to, like, have a power-up or whatever. You know, there's no reason why you should be putting, like, armor and health next to... Oh, wow, there's quite a bit of this level that I haven't bothered to have a look at, it would seem. You will take the armor and you will like it now! I'm not done yet. Whatever this is. Yeah, you never want to really do that to a player, to be honest. You never want to, like, force them to... Why do you have to get back up there anyway? But it is a force pickup. You know, you can't get around it. I just realized I have 2 key cards and I have absolutely no idea what I'm using them for. It's a war-friendly pickup. Okay, sure. Forced friendly pickup. Yeah. I was forced to put more green armor on top of my green armor. Ugh. Shouldn't be that tired today, even. Yeah, you never want to force the player to pick up anything like that, you know. Even a 25% health kit next to a switch can be a pain. It should always be a choice for whether the player wants to utilize the health or the armor or the power-up or whatever. If you force the player to do it, it means they might make an inefficient deal out of it. So always try to make sure that your health and ammo and armor pickups are always in areas where the player's a choice whether they want to take them or not. Unless it's like for a specific reason, like you want to drop them on a berserk so they go berserk, or invisibility so they have invisibility, or stuff, you know. Sometimes, in rare cases, there's a reason to force the player to deliberately waste power-ups, I guess. Hey Horus, how you doing? Yeah, well, just there, I had to take a armor piece when I was at 80. I mean, this is not a hard map set, to be fair, so it's not a big deal, but imagine if I wanted that armor later on, now I can't have it. So this is the grid. I'll admit I was not feeling this one. It just seemed to be missing something when I was making it, and it probably went through the biggest changes after playtesting. The combat was made more varied and the pathing was touched up to not be too linear, but I do understand that criticism might still apply. It's better than the original version, though it's the weakest in my opinion. Hey. Oi, you! Oh no, Corn King, have you made that map yet? Are you ever gonna finish that map? This is like an inside joke where there's no map. It's never coming. And we go from inaccessible hit scans to Right in your fucking face. Hit scanners. The fridge mean. Fridge mean? There is no map. I lied. Okay.
Okay, someone put their persona pointing a gun at me and said, "Show us what's inside the fridge, Wayne." You want the truth? You want the truth? You want the fucking truth? Oh, there is no fridge! I lied! It was never real.
Okay. Right, thanks. Okay, yes, a fake fridge. Oh, what kind of world do we live in where people can get away with fake fridges? It's disgusting, I tell you. Disgusting. Maybe it was Crusher. Maybe it was. We didn't need that map. We didn't need that fridge. We just did each other. And that's all that matters. Alright. Ow! 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 Fucking hell. I'm trying to reach double impact levels of hit scan now. It's not actually a bad thing, honestly, considering. Which town do we set them to? Cool secret there. Sorry, that's just what came to my head. Halves, World of Warcraft, you know. Oh right, yeah. Something I had to mention actually. I was going to mention it at the end of the stream, but I'm going to mention it now because in about an hour's time all the Prime Doom streams are lose all my... Wait, what happened to that? Wait, wasn't there an exit here before? Will T, you blocked me in, you son of a bitch. You locked me in. There was a giant... Oh, I just fell off the side. Never mind. It wasn't the lock-in as I thought. I just fell off. Wait, no I didn't. There was a... kind of a... Oh. Yeah, I just went over here and it was like... Boof, boof, like that. Hey, thanks to the 25 bits, Swordness. Much appreciated. But yeah, before might as well announce this now before the Prime Doom streamers show up and I lose like a quarter of my audience or whatever. To all those better Doom players that exist out there that stream their talents. But yeah, I was just gonna mention that September is going to be a very Doom-heavy month for this channel. I'm basically not going to play any other game for... Well, I am going to be playing Quake, obviously. Aside from that, once Quake is done, however long that takes, I won't be playing another game from my to-do list, since I did finish Virtue's last reward last week. You'll be glad to know that project is finished. Oh shoot, I had to do my sweet state. Well, obviously not today, but maybe Thursday, maybe Friday evening, maybe Thursday. Okay, I'll find a slot for the sweet state. It'll have to be evening because I don't have daytimes anymore. What's the point? Yeah, so the situation with the other game other games is that at the moment there's only 2 games I can actually play at this moment in time from the list of between Drauken and the other stuff. Those 2 games are Dragon Quest Heroes 2 and Final Fantasy 9. Both very long games, which is fine. But, as you all probably, some of you might know, I am keenly looking forward to the release of a game called In Sound Mind, which is supposedly coming out now, unless it gets delayed again, let's hope it doesn't, on September the 28th, close to Spooky Month season, where I'll probably be doing some spooky shit for a month. Need to get some plans in place for October to do spooky things. I do have that other visual novel to play, but basically I don't want to play any long game because as soon as In Sound Mind releases, I'm gonna buy it immediately and I'm gonna play it because I'm really looking forward to it. So with that in mind, I don't want to be playing Dragon Quest Heroes 2 or Final Fantasy 9 because they're so long projects and will take up a lot of time. So because with that in mind, basically I'm not going to be playing another game for the whole of September except for In Sound Mind at the end and Quake, obviously. So basically, September I'll be playing, aside from Quake, I'll be playing nothing but Doom shit for the entire month. I have a very strong Doom month of streams on this channel when I'm not at work or crying or doing whatever. So, you know, I know that some of you were not that keen on the Virtue's Last Reward stuff that I've been going through, but to make up for it, lots of Doom coming up, you know. So naturally, the next game on my request list is the Hexen project. So okay, I technically lied, but it's a Doom Engine 1 game. Hey, a rocket launcher. Just casually given to me on map 5. Sure. Well, if we are following the tradition of E1, we will not get a lot of ammo for this. Need to save it for the end. That. Or maybe not. Something to stop me coming get flooded with rockets if we wanted to. I mean, yeah, the next request for this project is Tower of Chaos, the Hexen thing. But you know, you get what I mean, right? It's going to be a lot of Doom for September. Weapon, weapon. Okay. Hooray. Which reminds me, actually, I need to plan some stuff for October. I might spend some of tomorrow planning things out for October. Because, you know, I like horror stuff. Autumn is my favourite time of the year. Some damage there because I just didn't want to give up the shotgun. I wasn't quite expecting that level of getting blocked by imps, to be honest. This is certainly one way of doing your Doom 1 maps. You know, Doom 1 is a very hard thing to map for. One of the best ways to do maps for it is just to go for the E1 style and have lots of enemies to kill. You know. Just bump up the count, have lots of things to kill, and just let the player fire away. Lots of mostly easy, well, in terms of health and all that, to kill. And just let them go on a rampage for the level. Which I'm pretty sure is the reason why most people like episode 1 of Doom 1 and then skip the others episodes. Up to 28 rockets. This is a good amount. Wow. How was that for a scenic scale of spectacle of slaughter? So drop down into Very cool. Certainly have a knack for this Doom 1 mapping vanilla monarchy. What do you say? I would really disagree that you know, Doom 1 maps are usually boring. It depends on how you approach it. You obviously have to accept the fact that unless you're going to stick dehacked or custom shit, that it's got limited monsters and you don't have the super shotgun to kill mid-tiers so easily. Not that there's many mid-tier enemies, or enemies at all, in Doom 1. But I certainly sometimes like the more sort of I guess you could say the sort of more simplicity. Well, the sort of vanilla simplicity of a Doom 1 map, where you don't have to worry about complicated enemy patterns or archviles, revs, pain elementals, mancubi, chain gunners, etc., etc. And where it is sometimes just about the E1 style or whatever, the Doom 1 atmosphere. I think it's just a bit foolish to just dismiss Doom 1 mapping as being boring and that's it, you know, because Doom 2 has the super shotgun and more enemies and therefore it's automatically the better experience. And it isn't. I've played plenty of good Doom 1 map sets. Yes, Doom 1 can be boring if you do it wrong because you don't have the super shotgun, but Doom 2 can be boring if you do it wrong, and it really comes down to the mapper. You have to put more thought into it a bit. 333. We're sticking with the high numbers, aren't we? I spent a lot of time thinking how to make this a big and explosive map. It didn't entirely end up that way, but it ended up one of my favourites. A map where you can go ham on the demons and there's some interesting use of verticality. You can go ham. You can go green eggs and ham on them, if you want. If you would like. Slight misalignment there. Oh god, I said that and I was almost tempted to do a Francis impression. And then I just realized I can't do a Francis impression. What the hell was I even thinking? Well, yeah, it's like a limitation challenge, but there's ways of making it really cool. As I said, the double impact did it really well. Just bump the monster count up way high and have the player just keep killing shit for most of your play time. You know? Like, whereas in... Well, I guess it's just not really the same thing. Like, the higher monster count in Doom 2 is like a bit of a scarier indication. But it depends, I suppose. At least. Oh, so how are you doing, Ben? Tell me, about you release something? Probably some slaughter map set down. To quote the Grease song, tell me more, tell me more. Oh god, I just realized I probably could do a Francis impression, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it this time. It would probably come out very derpy if I tried it. No! You are kidding me? Oh my god, I can't believe that. You... fuck! Oh, I can't believe that fucking actually killed me. I'm just not expecting to suddenly be in a situation where I need the chain gun out so quick. You're getting downright evil, Will. This is not on. Now I gotta play this again. That is some... It's pretty much one of the very few ways you can really sort of do over the player with this style. You just shove a bunch of pinkies and enemies in them, because without a plasma gun, you know, what are you gonna do? You gotta rely on that chain gun or get out or be able to break out of it. It's rather... They have shown a penchant for devious placement of traps you don't quite expect. What's for it? It's a vanilla set and wasn't meant to be challenging, but you couldn't. Oh my goodness! Stop the presses! A slaughter map that couldn't help making things difficult on the maps. I imagine that's like your exercising limitation. Alright, I'm just gonna make a nice map set. Oh, I'll just put in a few revenants. And then you slip your hands and suddenly it's on copy paste. And then before you know it, oh, well, I put revenants in this trap. I guess I better put some chain gunners in too. And then, before you know it, why not put in an arch vial with 10 while we're at it? And before you know it, and then before you know it, 30 minutes has passed and there's 2,000 extra enemies that weren't there to begin with. A few No shit, there are a few revs. There's revs in Duke 2 for a reason. Could use my opinion on it, especially on the lower difficulties. How long is it? Why, I am doing a stream tomorrow. I guess it could be another playtest session, but how long is it? Oh, it's a full release, is it? Oh. Well, that's... that would be a hell of a playtest request, considering... You know, No, I have a... Let's go this way instead and not move at the trap immediately. Why is it cold anyway? Down the drain. I see. Ooh, this is gonna get spicy. Oh my god, really spicy. We found the light switch. Look out, Will T's found the light switch. You're gonna have to turn the lights off. Anything suspect. Just to be all evil and stuff. I can't even see the fuckers. Oh, to be sure. There'll be a few fucking spectres in there, you know, like... Fucking spectres, am I right? You're damn evil, Will. You're selfish. Oh, no, are you kidding me? Is that a repeatable friggin' blind death? Really? Especially when the player can go between different sides. Why the fuck is that repeatable? Why? Why is that a repeatable blind death? That is so stupid. Oh, now I have to sit here and wait with no action. Oh my god, oh, it's dark and scary. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Why am I going again? Is it actually like proper repeatable? Yeah, he made it a repeatable line def on the actual yellow keyboard. That is... No, that's just... No. No reason for that to be repeatable. So odd. Control and drag for more content. You want my opinion on Hurt Me Plenty? Hey, not too rough. They've had very little testing. Well... I don't know. I'm going to need some kind of carrots for this, Benjo. You know, I accept diamonds, rubies, emeralds, bitcoins. No, I don't accept Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, don't do Bitcoin. Okay, this time I'm getting caught out by this. Nope, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. No, I'm not going to do it. No. Fuck you and your devious bloody traps. And shit. An area back here? Once. Ah, there's an area. Oh my god! Yay! Okay, there is some stuff back there, but I can't reach it right now. Maybe never. Down the train. Let's have a look. Down the train. Is it going to be on the Wads and Mods section somewhere? Oh yeah, here we go. Down the drain. Down the train is vanilla 32 vanilla mouse for Doom 2. Huh. You got an MS-DOS prompt, okay. Looks nice. You know what? Although I would not normally do this because of the length of it, I will actually take on your request for me to play it on a lower difficulty. I will play on well, whichever of the two you'd prefer me to play it on. I guess. I mean, if you've asked me for a strictly, you know, I don't get a lot of things like that, but I feel generous. You almost got me there. Oh, man. So... Oh. I don't usually like to play test 32 map megawatts because it essentially just becomes like a request at that point. But I'll make an exception because it does sound like you do want people to test the lower difficulties, and I'm happy to do that. So I'll make an exception this time and say sure. I will play your map set. And I can start, and I will start playing it tomorrow. So, do you want to play on Hurt Me Plenty or Hey Not Too Rough? I might do either. I'm starting to see why people got excited to play this. I mean, we have some good vanilla traps in this. Okay. Hurt Me Plenty it is then. So I will play it tomorrow. And then once I've done that, then I'll actually get around to playing Quake. No more distractions. After that, it's no more, apart from the sweepstakes. But aside from that, no more distractions. On to Quake. By enough diversions and laziness. Quake must happen. And then back to Sarnex episode 3 drops. And Scythe X drops. And Elementalism drops. And then Moldy comes back. And Alex is going down too. I don't realize there are that many bloody pictures. Fucking hell. Okay, that's a carrot. A very good carrot. Thank you for subscribing, Benjo. Get free exclusive emotes, no advertisements, and the warm fuzzy feeling that you're helping this poor streamer earn an extra $2 at the end of the month. Next month, anyway. Back to Cyphex to TNT Mod FF2. Yeah. It could be like a running joke, you know. Alright, I'm gonna play Quake now, and then something keeps coming out and I suddenly end up playing. It just keeps going on and on for a year. Now, I'll do Down the Drain, and then I will go to Quake. There won't be any more distractions after that. Sponsor, John. Yeah, sponsor me and give me free keys for things. Also, isn't Wrath supposed to come out in the autumn? Like, Wrath, Aeon of Ruin? That's supposed to be done by autumn, right? Last I heard. That's something I might end up playing. That would be cool if I could play that in October. I'm looking forward to October now. No, well, I always like the Halloween season, you know, horror and shit. It's one of my favourite months of the year for that reason. Oh, this is going to be a big fight. Oh. I was actually half expecting a Silent even though Spider didn't show up for some reason. But yeah, another group of these guys is good too, I guess. Sure. Oh, we actually have to. We do have to actually run over there. Open up. Get my chain run out. I'll get my chain run out. What would you consider a non-vanilla trap? Yeah, I definitely could have been more threatening. I didn't ignore your hydrate. Gexen. I hated making this as much as you hate looking at it. Gexen. Okay. How did that not... What the fuck happened with that barrel? It just bounced off and didn't kill the imp. It like exploded as it was coming. I don't know. Something weird happened there, I think. Not sure what. But it was a thing. I don't know if it was on this platform. It's tail time. And then this is like one of the later Gexes. It's like he's got the bad jokes lined up about celebrities and stuff. Wait, we're missing out on some chunky, decent amount of enemies due to the secrets, I would say. Alright. That'll do. What would I consider a non-vanilla trap? Yeah, I'll just quickly show off the emotes for Benjo that he can now use on other channels. Head-on dev. Head-on Boardlight is available now, and it's a free update for Head-on owners. Okay, cool. Is that the fully finished version of Head-on? Or is that like just the second next episode or whatever? Nice map. Need a bit more threat in one or two areas, but all good. Okay. As this was the first map made after the positive response of the original standalone E1M3 and E1M9, I wanted to put a challenge on myself. Create something more non-linear and have more texture cohesion. I think it paid off with the keys each having two paths to travel if so desired. Non-linearity. Cool. Hard thing to do, but you do it well. You do it well. The outcome is pretty sweet. Yeah. None of those emotes were made by me, either. I should get a dog pee emote. That would maybe a good idea to put as a sub-badge, perhaps. Yeah, the Revenant was made by The Revenant was made by Tourniquet, the Lucky Shotgun was made by Dying Camel, and the No was made by Fuzzball Renegade. There's still space for 2 more emote slots as well. sure if it's fully finished, but it's an update anyways. I think once Head-On is completely finished, I will go back and revisit it. I think I'll start from the beginning again as well. This Head-On was pretty fun. I wasn't the biggest fan of its first episode boss fight ending, but a lot of Head-On was pretty fun. You know, story-wise and all that kind of stuff. Playing as a half-orc. Badass half-orc, badass babe. Wanting to kill some... She was killing green orcs. I sort of semi-forgot. Wasn't the story about a half-orc fighting orcs? Elves and something about a magic as well. I forget. I have 60 rockets. That will be a good amount for whatever the final map throws us in terms of the Baron count. Well, one thing is for certain, with the exception of the gimmicky secret map, we are definitely sticking to the episode 1 thing of no plasma, don't flood the player with rockets, and don't use a lot of the hell enemies. We've had a very E1 style enemy roster so far. If that means that they'll throw a massive twist on the last map, or whether we're gonna stick to my tradition and just have it be Barons or something, metric shitload of Barons or whatever. But yeah, is Wrath, I did ask earlier, is Wrath still due to come out this autumn? Or is that still on course for the time being? I'd really like to be playing that in October, I really would. That would be a fantastic sort of Halloween, spooky type game-ish. Well, that and Cultic, but Cultic won't be out for another year. And I'm so sick of waiting for games to come out. I want to start seeing them released, damn it. Not this time. I really am tired of seeing so many cool releases and I'm having to wait for it. I'm just hoping this means that, like, in a year or so, they'll all just suddenly be finished and complete, and then I'll have this massive glut of games to play suddenly. That'd be really nice. That'd be some good timing, actually. I finished my other game list next year or something, and that's the moment when every FPS game I've been waiting to hit version 1.0 finally does it. And God, that list is growing bigger every time something new gets announced. Now I'm looking forward to Fashion Police Squad and Cultic and a bunch of others, I guess. I'm pretty sure they mentioned something about Wrath at Realms Deep. There was a part where they very briefly talked about it, and I forgot what they said. I think they were saying, like, they're on course, but they're under a lot of pressure and stuff. Chat knows. Alright. So, aside from being vanilla, Benjo, what kind of stuff can I expect from this down the drain from you? Aside from the fact I'm occasionally going to be scratching my eyes and going, man, Benjo, it's real nice that you put in this hard fight. And I agreed to this willingly. Oh, it's only a secret when I left through the other angle. Like, I'm expecting vanilla antics, obviously. But is there anything other than that? You got a variety of themes going. You know, I see a bit of hell, tech base, the usual block. Well, it's just sort of my take on Doom 2. There's 3 episodes, try to put a bit of everything in. Alright. So this is Benjo's Doom 2. You know. Okay. I think that paints enough of a picture. The creator of Toilet of the Gods and a lot of slaughter maps. This is my take on Doom 2. Map 1 to map 32. Everything needs more revs in it. Okay, it will be interesting to see, I guess. Well, I would have some more questions, but I'll save those for tomorrow when I start playing it. You know. Seems a bit more appropriate to ask. Yow! Oh my god. How many times have I... Actually, no, to be fair, I knew there were pinkies down there. I didn't think there were that many. The joys of infinite height. Again. Didn't die this time, at least. So that's something. A bit quirky, we were going for a 90s vibe. Well, 1 and 2 to use up to 1 point. Wow, really We just sound like we could be expect anything. Alright, cool. Looking forward to giving it a good lower difficulty playtest. Should be fun. I guess like that famous IGN quote, I'll expect a little bit of something for everyone. It's got a little something for everyone. Hit that point where I'm getting a little tired of blinking away at so many pinkies and specters with the shotgun. I know I have 90 rockets, but I'm saving those for what I anticipate will be the final act's brutality. Then I'll start using the rocket launcher a bit more, I promise. There is some spite flickering into the limit. Spite flickering, eh? Okay. So here we. Yellow key was right. What up? Miss something. Yeah, we spared that in Jeezy. Enough. Yeah, because you said you designed it for Crispy Doom. It's like very vanilla, so it's designed for those people who, you know, play with Crispy Doom and stuff like that. We're about to have 100 rockets. Maybe we can start using it. We'll see. Okay, no, I guess we don't need to use it yet. Chocolate dude. Chocolate. Chocolates. Alright. You haven't tested it in Jeezy then? Seems a bit of an odd thing to do. I kind of thought that since people who make boom maps would test them in PR boom as well as Jeezy Doom, I thought it was also the other way around, but Well, yeah, I guess we'll see how GZ Doom treats your beloved vanilla map set. Will it be kind, or will it expose it cruelly? It'll probably be fine. I think it does alright with vanilla stuff, usually, doesn't it? Alright, last map. Resistant. With the final level, it was time to throw a few more curveballs to end it with a bang. Short but snappy and probably the hardest map, so that's not saying a whole lot. Okay. Well, I guess it's time for Barons and what's of them. This is what we saved up our rockets for. As well as having a BFG, I suppose. Water chocolates and a razor. It's all I need. So we're going outside. Boy, I've been this gig there. Maybe we'll have to deal with the cyber demon, actually. You expect Barons and then he throws like a cyber demon instead. That'd be a twist, wouldn't it? You were expecting Barons. Instead, you got a cyber demon. I don't even use the rocket launcher and just beat this whole thing without using any of the high-end weapons. Oh my god, cacos! There's already a slight twist to things. Cacos in E1. It's just not done. No, I guess I did use a rocket launcher. Well, why not? We have like a shitload of ammo for it. Running out of monsters to really spring that nasty surprise on me. Or use barons at all, for that matter. Oh, there we go. Surprise! It's all those enemies you wanted. I've got BFG. Fortunately for you, I carried this weapon over. The secret map, so I made that very easy for myself. Kind of a cool way to introduce barons. Small area with a lock-in. It's a pretty good way of using them. See, I guess your good use of barons. No. Or at good use of barons. Is that it? Oh. Cyber demons. I was getting concerned at the 4 enemies missing. It's been a rotten day as the only cleanup man for the abandoned Phobos base. You fought valiantly, but the monsters have finally done you in. Yet here you are, soaked in blood but still alive. Where are you? You can't figure out exactly, but one thing's clear. It's a nightmare. You stand on the shores of hell and must escape this inferno. To continue the Doom experience, play The Shores of Hell in its amazing sequel, Inferno. The amazing sequel! And yet everyone remembers E1 the most fondly. Partly because it was the shareware one, but, you know, mostly because it had the best maps. Imagine if E1 and AIM had the Cyber Demons do you in at the end instead of a small lot of cannon fodder in the original game. Oh, that would have made it a lot quicker, but it might also have given away the Cyber Demon reveal a bit early. I don't think it would have been a good idea. The idea is that you warp into a base full of... Yeah, I guess that could have been interesting. You know, you get instantly killed by cyber demons, and then you get revenge on the boss of them. I guess they could have gone for that avenue. Absolutely. Right, well, that was Wilty's Soaked in Blood. What did you all think of it? An E1 replacement for Doom 1. Ultimate Doom. I thought it was largely pretty good. It's what you expect from a vanilla episode. An E1 themed vanilla episode. Lots of combat. Mostly the E1 enemy roster. Some nice looking maps. A few little devious traps involving trying to slam as many pinkies and imps in the player's face as possible. And even one or two little technical nice little things. The secret map was pretty good. That was a cool gimmick. And some nice traps. And generally just a fun little thing, you know, something you just breeze through in an hour or two and enjoy the ride. That's what you get from these kind of Doom 1 vanilla map sets, sometimes in Doom 2 as well, but obviously Doom 2 has more complexity. Now, it's definitely something you don't want to play a lot of because you noticed at the end I was getting tired of the shotgunning of specters. That does get a bit tiresome in long doses. That's why I like to do this occasionally and then go straight back to Doom 2, because Doom 2 is, you know, it's more fun generally, but I like my Doom 1 map sets. Intermittently, of course. And I thought this was pretty decent. Very good effort by Will T. Will. So, yeah. I can see why a lot of people chose to playtest this. It is of a high quality. Just needed the odd thing here or there, that weird line death on that one ambush in the dark that shouldn't have been repeatable, the odd bit of misalignment. A few minor things, but otherwise, mostly good map set. Good job. And again, if any of you want to play it, there is the link for it. All links will be provided in the YouTube description, of course. Alright. Well, that was fun. And with that, that brings this stream to a conclusion for tonight. So tomorrow I will begin playing through Benjogami's Down the Drain on Hurt Me Plenty. We'll be doing a very extensive sort of play test on a thing with a lower difficulty. Bit of a side distraction, but I'm sure it'll be a welcome one. So I'll be playing that tomorrow, start that tomorrow night, and then after that I will be probably doing a sweep state, and then I will finally get around to Quake. So that's what's coming up for the rest of the week. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed the stream, and we need to find someone to raid to wrap this up. So let's see where I can send my 15 viewers. Who shall we raid tonight? Who's doing a what? Okay, I have no idea what Meowgi's doing, but I love his stream title, so I'm going to raid him tonight. He's streaming something called Misery. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for some more Doom with Benjogami's Down the Drain. Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your bank holiday Monday.